Okay, picture this, your favorite team, right? After 17 long, long years of waiting, they finally win the championship. The city is just going absolutely wild. And then, boom, the owners put the team up for sale. Now, this isn't some made-up story. This is what's happening right now with Royal Challengers Bengaluru. And wow, is it a fascinating look at the cold, hard business of modern sports. It's really the biggest question in sports at the moment. I mean, for 17 seasons, and let's be real, many of them were pretty painful. Royal Challengers Bengaluru finally did it. They lifted that coveted IPL trophy in 2025. It was this huge, historic moment that their massive, super loyal fan base had been dreaming about for what feels like forever. And then, the party just kind of comes to a screeching halt. Only a few months later, the for sale sign goes up. It's a huge contradiction, right? Why would the moment of ultimate triumph be the exact time you decide to sell? Well, as it turns out, there's a billion-dollar logic behind it, and we're going to break it all down.
To really get why this is happening, you first have to understand who's doing the selling. See, this decision wasn't made by some lifelong sports nut. Nope. This comes from a massive global spirits company named Diageo.
So the whole official process got started back in November 2025. Diageo's Indian company, United Spirits Limited, or USL, formally told the stock exchange, hey, we're looking at a full or maybe even a partial sale of the team. And they set a deadline to get it all done by March 2026. And this one quote from the CEO, it just says it all. It perfectly captures the corporate thinking here. They admit the team is a valuable and strategic asset. But the two most important words are right at the end, non-core. And that right there is the heart of the matter. And this slide just lays out that disconnect perfectly. On one side, you've got what Diageo does. Their entire world is making and selling premium alcoholic drinks. That's their core mission. Then, over on the other side, you've got RCB, which is a totally different beast. It's a sports business all about media rights and selling merchandise. So for Diageo, no matter how awesome the cricket team is, at the end of the day, it's a distraction from their main gig. Okay, so if RCB is a non-core asset, then what is it actually worth? Well, this is where the numbers get absolutely mind-blowing, and it shows you exactly why this is the perfect time for Diageo to cash out. It's really like the perfect storm of value. You've got the men's team finally winning the championship. You've got a dominant women's team that's already won 2 titles. You have this massive global fan base built up over almost 2 decades. You have the one and only Virat Kohli. And all of this is happening inside the IPL ecosystem, which is just exploding in value. Now, get this. According to a 2025 study from the investment bank Houlihan Lokey, RCB was already the most valuable team in the entire league, valued at $269 million. And just remember, this valuation was done before the whole feeding frenzy of the sale even started. But that official $269 million number, that's just the tip of the iceberg. This chart shows you the absolutely massive gap between that on-paper brand value, the actual high bid that's been reported at $1.8 billion, and Diageo's target price, which is even higher. We're talking about a potential sale price that's almost 8 times what the team is officially worth. It's just wild. So who on earth is willing to fork over that kind of cash? Well, when a championship team with this kind of star power goes on the market, the list of potential buyers gets very, very interesting. And the market reacted immediately. At least 9 major players jumped in and submitted initial bids. Right away, that told everyone that the interest in buying this team was both intense and very, very serious. And the list of who might buy them reads like a who's who of global money. You've got huge Indian conglomerates, you've got well-known billionaires, and, this is key, a ton of interest from American and European private equity firms and sports investment groups. And the name that's reportedly at the front of the pack is one that every global sports fan knows. Avram Glazer, the co-owner of Manchester United. His reported bid is right up there at the top of the list, somewhere around $1.8 billion. The bid officially comes from Lancer Capital, which is Glazer's private investment firm. And, this isn't his first time at the cricket rodeo. That same firm already owns the Desert Vipers, who just so happen to be the champions of the UAE's T20 League. So you can see there's a clear strategy here. Invest big in top-tier cricket. So the really important thing here isn't just who ends up with the keys to the team. It's about what this massive, high-stakes sale means for the future of cricket itself. This is a genuine landmark moment.